In PowerPoint, fonts can be classified as two types: safe fonts and third party fonts or custom fonts or unique fonts. Simply all other fonts except safe fonts. When designing corporate presentations that need to travel outside the organization, using a unique font is risky, no matter how beautiful it is. Why it's so? When you use third party fonts other than safe fonts in your presentation, it will work well on your computer, but it won't look the same when you open the same PowerPoint file in your office computer or on others. Do you know why? Because that new computer won't be having that third party font installed. So, can't I install it? Well, only in some cases. Let me explain. There are two ways you can take the third party font along with your presentation. One, by embedding the font along with the presentation. Two, by having the font installation file itself. Then what's the problem here? Well, only true type font format can be embedded. Moreover, some fonts which don't have distributable license won't allow embedding. Not only that, Mac doesn't support PowerPoint font embedding. Are we limited to the native fonts in PowerPoint then? Nope. You have got Google Fonts. Though it needs to be installed on the presenter's computer, installation is far easy and it can be embedded along with PowerPoint presentation file too. So now I will show you how to choose, download, install and use selective Google Fonts onto your Windows computer. For Mac users, you too follow the steps still downloading Google Fonts. I shall attach the Google Font installation procedure on Mac as an external resource to this lecture. Go to fonts.google.com and here you can find 846 font families as of now. And this includes serif, sans serif, display, handwriting and monospace fonts. Well, regarding serif and sans serif, the difference between them and which one to use where, those are discussed in the upcoming lectures. But for now, let's shortlist and install two fonts, one for headline or headings, and the next one is for the body part or the content part of our presentation. So let me search for some handwriting font. For the headline, let it be this Pacifico. So select this font by clicking on this plus button. If you want to know how it will look like for some custom text, then just select here and type. That's it. This is how it will look like for awesome headline. I like it. So let me click on this plus to select this font. Well, this font has got selected. Now let me go to sans serif and choose this open sans for body. So let me click on this font, that is this plus icon, to select this font. And two font families are selected. Now click on this download icon or download button. You will get a pop-up window to download. If you are using Chrome, then it will ask you to choose where to save it. Just click on some folder where you know where it's gonna save and then click start download. After downloading, if you open, you will get these two folders. That is each folder for each font you have downloaded. Open sans font. Then you will find these fonts under .ttf extension. Well, I'm just okay with the regular. If you want, you can install this bold, extra bold, etc. But you can just apply those things in PowerPoint itself if you just install regular. So I go with just the regular. Double click on this font. You will get a window like this. Click on install. Well, I have already got it installed, but still let me go with it. So let me click yes. I want to replace it. That's it. The font has got installed. So easy, right? If you want to install multiple fonts at once, for example, you have downloaded hundreds of fonts and you don't want to go over installing each by opening each of them and selecting that install button. In that case, just let me go to this Pacifico, expand it here, then open Sans, and let's use this Open Sans Lite. Okay, so just expand all the fonts that you want to install in a same directory or in a same folder. Then select all of them, right click and click install. That's it. You will get installing fonts dialog window, which is running in other monitor, so I couldn't record, but it's just a progress bar. Once it gets completed, your fonts will get installed. Now, if you get any window like this, since those fonts are already installed, then you can just select do this for all current items and click yes. That's it. This is how you can install Google Fonts into your Windows computer. For Mac, I have attached a resource to this lecture which you can refer to install Google Fonts on your Mac. But make sure you can download and install .ttf extension fonts alone to use it on your PowerPoint without any issues.